Wow, this looks spectacular. You would not believe how easy it was. Now, I made that smoked salmon mousse 2 months ago. I just plated it now. This smoked salmon mousse is what I am going to serve for this year's Christmas lunch. It's that good. A chef called Joël Robuchon got 3 Michelin stars for it. Now, when I was a head chef for Marco Pierre White, we served that as an entree too. To me, that smoked salmon mousse is like an old friend, but I wanted to give it a facelift. I thought there's some room to make it more exciting. I thought I had it in me to take on the perfect dish and upgrade it. But did I succeed, or was my idea just plain crazy? Well, we find out when we taste test it in a minute.
It just adds to it. I mean, the classic is beautiful, but you've actually enhanced it slightly by...
First, I needed to make my smoked salmon wrappers. I got some cling film, but I noticed there was still some gray and chewy muscle from underneath the skin of my salmon. So I removed it, as it would look ugly and be unpleasant to eat. But I did not discard it. I reserved it for my smoked salmon mousse. Next, I arranged the salmon slices onto some cling film, nice and even. I topped it with cling film and rolled it out, making sure the sides are even and all gaps are filled in. I chilled it. Now it was time for my smoked salmon mousse. I placed the trimmings plus some smoked salmon into a blender, soft butter and room temperature shellfish stock in which I dissolved some gelatin. How did I make that? Oh, that was very easy. Crab shells, prawn shells, lobster shells, whatever you have. I use crabs because I want to show you how to clean them. I open them like so. I remove the gills because they taste bitter. I don't want that in my stock. Same as the guts. I washed them out too. I crushed the shells and kept half for my second version, which I'll show you in a minute. But first, the original shells in a pot, water, boil and then simmer. Now, did you ever wonder why the color turns red in cooked shellfish? Well, it's because the heat offsets one of the color pigments. I find it fascinating. After 30 minutes, I strained and reduced the stock to the right amount. While that was happening, I soaked some gelatin in cold water. It softened quickly, and then I dissolved it in the still hot stock. It smelled delicious, but I think it could be better. Remember my second version? But first, back to the smoked salmon mousse. I blended it. I realized not all the trimmings did dissolve, so I passed it through a sieve. Here they are. I chilled that, which gave me time to get my whipped cream ready. Now, I need to stop here. This is the most crucial part in this recipe. Or in fact, any cream mousse recipe, including chocolate mousse. Now, would I whisk the cream too much and then fold it into the mousse and stir it a little longer? The cream gets overworked and turns the cream into butter. Game over. Lots of work and money wasted. So, how do I do it right? The whipping I needed to stop when I got a wavy surface. Semi-stiff. That's all. And if I add that semi-stiff cream to my smoked salmon mousse, I still can whisk it and stir it for a few seconds longer without turning it into butter. Then I seasoned it with tabasco and Worcestershire sauce. I chilled it till it was firm. I placed it into a piping bag and filled it into my wrappers. But before I closed it, I checked it that I filled in the right amount to get the perfect closure. But there's a crucial step to that, which I'll show you when we plate it. And in case there are still some trimmings left, I always share that with a hungry family member. I rolled it, but it was not perfectly round. So, a chef trick here. A long sheet of tin foil, roll it in it, gently twist and twist it to make it tighter till it becomes a perfect roll. Now, what do you think? But like that, I could not cut it. It would go out of shape. To firm it, I placed it into the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. The one I plated before I froze 2 months ago. You see, I'm always organized for my dinner parties. Anyway, back to my crazy attempt to improve something that's already perfect. I thought worst thing that could happen is me failing, which we'll find out in a minute when we taste it. But I thought long and hard, like how could I make it lighter? Or round up the flavors with some acid. Lemon juice? Well, that was easy, but my main aim was to build and extend the shellfish flavor as it goes so nicely with the smoked salmon flavor. And that's where I started. Boiling shellfish does not taste as amazing as when I roast it. Think lobster bisque or barbecue prawns. Well, why is that? Think about roasted nuts. Dry heat on shellfish intensifies and multiplies some of the flavor molecules, making it taste much more intense. And that's easily done by roasting them golden. And into a pot, water, carrots, celery, onion, garlic. I boiled that for 1 hour. I strained it and chilled it. I added port wine for sweetness and white wine for acidity. Some egg whites I also mixed in, and then I brought that to the boil. What will that do? Well, it will clarify. The egg whites form a filter cake which binds up any impurities. But while I was heating, I had to stir it to avoid burning. Halfway through, I stopped it so that the proteins could connect and join and create the perfect filter cake. That shellfish consommé. I strained it through a filter cloth, I measured it, and like in the recipe before, I added the right amount of gelatin. The rest I set with a different amount of gelatin. For a different idea, the mousse I made as before, but I left out the butter. And remember my lemon juice, I passed it through a sieve and added the cream, which I did not whip. Again, Worcestershire sauce and tabasco, all into a siphon. Okay, now pay attention, see how light that is. Again, as before, I folded it and rubbed the mousse into the skins, and then I froze them. They felt so much lighter. To serve it, I needed to make the garnish. Cream cheese, cream, peeled and diced tomatoes, organic lemon skin, finely grated, some chopped chervil or dill, salt and a touch of wasabi paste. I mixed it, I chilled it, and then I scooped it out with the help of a heated spoon. So easy. So the stage was set, and I already succeeded days before my guest showed up. That's how chefs work. It's all in the preparation. Now, when you order your food, chefs only finish things off. I'm sure you had your fair share of stress when hosting your dinner party. You probably went shopping the same morning. You probably found a great recipe that you never tried before, but it looked really easy to do. And then you probably realized it took you 3 times longer than the author stated, which is pretty normal if you do it the first time. And God forgive, the recipe was a bit unclear. Well, then you've really exposed yourself to disaster. Now the key here is never try something you have never done before. Stick to stuff that you know inside out and prepare it till the finishing stages, like I did today. The great Napoleon said that a battle is won before it even started, due to proper planning. Now you cannot be the chef, the host, the sommelier, the kitchen hand, and the waiter. But you can cope better by controlling the prior outcome of the success of your food. Anyway, I could go on about that forever, and I think I should do a live stream on that. So let me know in the comments below if this is something that interests you. Now, I know my wife would be interested. Not that she would ever use it, but she usually helps me on my dinner parties by welcoming the guests and then pouring champagne and drinking it with them. That's usually as far as it goes. Anyway, she will be today the food critic and tell us which smoked salmon mousse is the winner. So it was time for my last chef trick of today. But before I cut it, I had a peek inside to see where the ends joined together, to make sure I had the opening sitting on the bottom, not on the sides, cream on the side, salmon caviar on the top. I could use real caviar here instead, but I'm a bit short on money this week. So if you want to support me to do that next time, then sign up to my online courses. Salmon caviar, I found, is more authentic anyway, to keep it all in the family, as I say. And with my version, I took the set jelly out and I chopped it and I piped it around my roulade to add an extra texture. Right, so we're gonna taste test our smoked salmon mousse. So that you probably know well.
Yes.
It's also your mom's favorite entree when she comes around.
That's true.
To
Yep.
Worchester.
Yep.
Anything
The English
with,
love salmon.
anything with smoked salmon goes well down with the English, doesn't it?
Yes, and a G&T. Pre-dinner. Yep. Yep. Okay, so we're tasting these two beautiful dishes today.
First, to taste the classic, then I try to improve that a little bit. But
That's the
I'm
classic?
not sure if I succeeded. So
Okay.
you go ahead and you tell us which
Looks
one is
pretty much the same to me.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? So, I mean, it's like,
Well, your improvements before, they've looked completely different. These look exactly the same.
because it's already perfect as it is.
Oh, okay.
So,
So the onus is on me
Yes.
to make you look good today.
Whoa.
Okay.
Bad.
All right. Okay, so this is the classic. So this is
Yes.
going to be excellent, left or right, forward, back, anyway, whatever possible. And this one is your version.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got to describe the differences
That's the idea.
because it's still going to be, they're probably going to be as good as each other, aren't they?
I don't know.
Unless you beat a classic. That's the question.
That's it.
All right.
That's what I try to do.
And these ones here?
That's the cream cheese that goes with
That goes with
You
it.
need to have a little bit
Okay,
of
so it's
stuff.
quite a
Yeah.
creamy dish. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. You trying it too?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Just beautiful. Pure classic. How can I describe it? It's got the beautiful flavoured mousse inside, which complements the salmon on the outside. You've got
Yeah.
the roe on the top. This is actually quite subtle. It's not too overpowering for this. And it complements very well.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Very nice. I could eat that probably any time of the day, actually. Breakfast,
do
lunch, or
that.
dinner. Okay, shall we try the new improved one?
Yes.
And what's this around the edge?
Well, that's
Jelly?
extra. Yes.
Do I eat that with it?
Yes.
Alrighty. Gosh, it's slightly lighter.
Is it?
Yeah. The flavour is the same, apart from this jelly, which is an added touch to it.
Yes. Shellfish jelly.
Complements very well. It doesn't take away from the
Yes.
originality of the dish. But the mousse inside is lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's excellent as well.
Yeah.
I would choose either or.
Yeah.
I do like this jelly.
Yes.
That just adds a bit to it. I guess that's calorie free, is it?
Yes.
That's always a plus.
No, I'm not sure if it's colour.
It just adds to it. I mean, the classic is beautiful, but you've actually enhanced it slightly by having this jelly around it
Yeah.
and lightening it up. Which is always good on a summer's day because you don't want to feel too heavy in the stomach if you're going to have that as an entree. So I actually think you've done a very good job.
Did I?
Yes,
Doesn't-
very good.
It doesn't happen often.
Yes, it does. He just doesn't like it when I'm very honest about things that don't work.
Anyway, if you want to learn more about smoked salmon, there's a video on my channel where I beat my wife with smoked salmon sandwiches. And I think, yeah, watch that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great entree for your next dinner party here.
That's really good. I'm going back for seconds.
Yeah?
Yep, definitely recommend that. Good job.
Yeah.
Yep, good job.
Should have had some champagne with it, isn't it?
Oh God, not for breakfast.
No?
No, at the end of the day. I'm going to get through the day first. All right, see you later, guys. No, surprisingly, you've actually improved on the classic there.
Surprise.
Well, classics are very hard to improve on, aren't they?
That's it.
You can't give this one to the dog. Bella, what are you doing there?